it going, everybody? I'm Slav-in-a-tor-ski and welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, you know what to expect. If you're new, I hope you like what you see. Alright, so we're going to hop straight in. So I've been running an entire review series on my SAR pistols I picked up, and this is going to be another entry into that. But this one's really special too. I think you'll like this. This is the K245 in stainless. I waited months to get my hands on this one. Comes in a nice plastic box. Like most of them, I think the box is pretty much the same for all of them. You have the dual locks. You can unlock it, pop it open. Comes with a pistol lock. You got your QC stickers as usual. I save those because, I don't know, I just do. Let's see, you also have a nice booklet. Full color, full images. Very informative. I actually have read these and you do learn a lot from them. Barrel brush and squeegee, and it is the nice fabric brush, excuse me. You have an Allen key and looks like a sight adjustment tool. It comes with 2 magazines, looks like 14 round magazines here, so that's pretty nice. Nice and tight magazines. Looks like these are Mekgar for SAR Smalas. So SAR branded Mekgar magazines. That's pretty cool. And then straight into the pistol. Tell me that is not an absolutely beautiful pistol. The nice satin stainless steel. I love it. Gorgeous, gorgeous pistol. So we're going to take a step out for a second. I'm going to clear the board here for everybody so we can just focus on the pistol, and then I'll give you some more information. Be right back. Okay, and we are back. As you can see, I cleaned everything off so we can focus on what's important. Full disclosure, I did pick this up at American Pawn and Gun here in town. Nice guys, they've helped me out a lot, so definitely got to throw them a shout out here. Alright, get that box out of the way. So, the pistol itself. This is one of the highest capacity 45 ACP pistols on the market, I would say. Especially when it comes to this, an actual metal slide or full stainless. The only thing that's bigger, as far as I'm aware of, in actual handgun pistol form, is the FNX 45 Tactical, which I have. Which that would be fun. I might do. Actually, I think I will. I'll pull it out and I'll bring it in here to kind of compare the two with each other. But tell me that is not absolutely gorgeous pistol. Let's go ahead and show it's empty. Magazines, they do pop a little bit. Gravity takes care of most of it, but it does release. Show it is safe. Nothing in there, nothing in there. Alright, so let's go over the features. This one, it does have the rear slide serrations, and kind of like CZ's, the top frame is mounted, or the top slide is mounted into the lower frame. Unlike most pistols where slide goes outside the frame. So there's a little less real estate to grab up here, but it doesn't really bother it too much. I mean, you can still charge it this way. If you need to press check, you can still get a good grip. It's not really that difficult. I haven't had any issues with it yet. God, I'm stuttering all over the place today. But let's continue. We'll move on to the safety. It is only on the left-hand side of the pistol, so it's not ambi. Disengages the trigger. I'll show you something. When that safety's on, disengages the trigger, disengages the hammer, which disengages the slide. But if you've charged it, that's on, disengages the trigger, which disengages the hammer, but the slide can move freely. Just kind of interesting. On top you have the sights. They are adjustable for windage and elevation. Front sight looks to be dovetailed in and drilled or pinned on top here, or screwed in, however you want to say it. You have a nice huge front white dot sight, 2 rear white dot sights. They line up very nicely. Hammer does have a nice checkering, serrations on the top, so you can get a good purchase on it if you need to charge the hammer. Whew. It is hot in here. I apologize. Let me compose myself. It might be this gun. I really like it. Alright, so your slide release, slide catch is only on one side. This gun is definitely designed for righties. Magazine release is on the left side as well, only one side. But I believe you can switch it over to the other side if you need to. The trigger guard. As you see, I still got to clean it up. That's from that quality control sticker. Trigger guard has serrations, so if you're an old school shooter and you like to put your finger up there, you have a nice purchase. Serrations on the front, like a Beretta, and on the back, like a Beretta. And you do have the rail on the front too for accessories, lights, lasers, bayonets, chainsaws, the whole nine. Not bad at all. So let's go ahead and take a look at the trigger. Now, you go ahead and pull the trigger here. Heavy double action trigger, right? Let's talk about that. Reset. Goes out a little ways. Reset's pretty much where it breaks. Right there, and there's your wall. Not bad at all. So that's your single action trigger. And this is your double action trigger. You can see there is a difference in the heaviness of it. So not bad. I do enjoy it. But absolutely beautiful firearm. I love the grips. They have a nice grippy texture. Feels like they're just plastic. Nothing special. I would definitely want to switch these out for something new as soon as I got the chance to. The guide rod is steel. So everything on this is all metal. Very nice. I do enjoy it. Beautiful, beautiful firearm. So here, made in Turkey. Des Plaines, Illinois. Stainless. And even the writing isn't too gaudy. I do like it. Loaded round indicator on the side here. Plus you could peer in the top and see if there is a round in there. It's hard to do when it's I'm gripping it for the camera. But that's everything right there. Let me put this down. I'll clean everything off, get everything prepared, and we will disassemble this and show you how the field stripping disassembly process works. Okay, for this portion of the video, we're going to take the SAR K245 and we're going to weigh it with and without magazines in it to show you the weight difference that you'll be looking into if you decide to carry this. I have a couple magazines over here. One is fully loaded, one is not. So let's take the pistol. It is unloaded, and let's check that weight. The pistol by itself, 2 pounds, 4.4 ounces. So now we're going to take it, put a fully loaded magazine in there, nothing in the chamber. Make sure I actually seat it. And we are looking at 3 pounds, 1.8 ounces for a fully loaded magazine inside of this firearm. So let's take a look at the difference in the weight in the magazine. Empty mag, you're looking at 3.1 ounces. And a fully loaded magazine, you're looking at 13.5 ounces. So you get an idea of just how much of a weight difference that is. Alright, so for this portion of the video, I wanted to go over magazine options. I had trouble finding magazines for this, but I did a search online and found out that apparently Her Ordnance P14 magazines will fit in this with one big difference. These are the original magazines here. No rounds in the chamber. But, oops, let me turn the safety off. Notice how it locks open on the last round. There's empty magazine. So let's try out this SAR P14 magazine. Put that in. Goes in. It seats. It's not coming out. Main difference is that last round bolt hold open feature is not present on these magazines. But if you can't find extra SAR magazines, these will work. They don't fall out there. They sound a little wobbly, a little bit more so than the regular magazines, but they will fit and they will work for this pistol. Alright, so before we get into that, I wanted to do the comparison between the SAR K245 and the FNX45 tactical that I have. And to kind of show you the comparisons, the differences, things like that. And that since this is the next highest 45 capacity pistol I know of next to the FNX45. But this is the FNX45 magazine. This is the SAR magazine. You see it's only one round off from matching the FNX. SAR is 14 rounds, FNX is 15 rounds. Very close. And for a 45 ACP, that's not easy to do because most of them are very, very small in the capacity department. Minus the 1911s that have been made fatter, but those are just, to me, it's kind of a custom build, the fat 1911s. But you'll see the differences in size. Of course, ignore the accessories on the FNX, but you get an idea of the size comparison, the size difference. So you see the actual back end of the barrel is pretty similar. The width is pretty close. It's actually a little smaller on the SAR, mainly because the slide fits into the frame. Here, where the slide fits over the frame, they actually match up pretty well. And of course, one's metal, one's polymer. I did check both of these were empty before I started this video. But yeah, I just thought that would be kind of interesting to show you the differences and similarities between the two. Kind of just show them next to each other on camera, because I think that's the biggest thing people want to look at, is just in view a comparison between the two of them, so you can really get a good close look. I think it's interesting to just see them side by side. Hopefully that'll help anyone that's trying to make a decision here. This one is definitely cheaper, by far. This one's more expensive, but it has more features. Up to you if you like one or both. Do what I did, buy both. That's my suggestion. But yeah, just thought it'd be cool to make this comparison. We'll be right back. Okay, so it's time to show you disassembly and how to field strip this. So, as usual, you're going to make sure that everything is safe with the gun. No magazine, no round. Good to go, safe, you won't shoot yourself in the toe. Alright, so first things first, you have your slide catch, slide release here. On the opposite side where it pushes all the way through, you have a little button. You're going to push that to get this out to disassemble it. But your first step are these little Dremel marks, these little circles. You're going to grab the slide and move it so those match. And you're going to want to hold the slide there. So whatever you have to do to hold the slide there, do it. And you push that out. Sorry to let it go. You're going to push this little pin out. It's hard to do it just your thumb, so I just rolled up a rag or a napkin so I can get a little extra pressure on it and push on it. Brand new, so it's all still very tight. Once you get that out, you should be able to pull this right out. I just need to actually get the right grip on it. There we go. Slide release, slide catch comes out, and the top comes off the bottom. Let's take a look at your frame. Take a look at the guts and the internals. See everything in there. It's pretty nice. Kind of looks like your standard CZ. And then you have the slide on top here. Sorry about a little dog hair. My St. Bernard came in here earlier and was doing backflips practically. You have your guide rod and recoil spring, barrel, and slide. Take a look at that. Absolutely beautiful. So that's your slide. Then the barrel. I like this nice chroming that they did in the barrel. That should open any sort of wear and tear or rust you might see on it. So in order to put it back together, you reverse the process. There we go. Now with this one, you'll see you have these slide rails on top and slide rails in the middle here. So you're just going to guide it in. There you go, it comes right on. And you can actually see in that hole where lining it up changes that. So you're going to line it up. The easiest thing I found is just to grab it this way. And you're going to push this back in. Give it a good smack. In it goes. You're good to go. No more issues. But all in all, this is an absolutely beautiful firearm. I cannot wait to get it to the range. I'm sure once I get my range review out on the channel, everybody's going to be excited seeing me getting all goobery over this thing. It's a beautiful firearm. It's just like their SAR 2000. Beautiful finish, and I really can't wait to shoot them and just truly enjoy them. I do think this is a little nicer than the 2000. You have better sights. It is 45. Well, 45 versus 9, there's that debate. I like 45, it's a little easier shooting round, and it smacks flatter. I didn't know that makes absolutely no sense, but it does in my brain. Plus, this just seems to have a couple more features with the sights, rail, everything like that. I don't know, I really like it. I'm looking forward to it. But that's all I have on it. Anyone out there have this? Do they have any hints for me on accessories or anything I could buy for it, like new grips? Do any CZ accessories fit this? Let me know down in the comments section. But if you liked the video, give it a like, subscribe. If you didn't, I'm sorry, go ahead and give me some criticism. What's ways I can improve on this? I'm always trying to make things better. But everyone out there, I hope you stay safe. Keep your family safe as usual. Try to have a good one. The year's almost over. Once we can push through this year, next year should be better. But take it easy, have a good one, and we will see you in the next video. Hey everybody, I'm Slav-in-a-tor-ski and welcome to my channel. I'm sure many of you have been here before, we might have some newbies. I hope everyone enjoys the video. Today is another pistol in my SAR series I've been showing everybody. This is the, oops, almost knocked this up over here, SAR K2. So this one is their 45 SAR. I can't wait to really get into this and get it to the range and break it in. But just for the tabletop and unboxing, here we go. It is nice plastic box. Got lost this little loose when you squeeze it. That's interesting. But decent plastic box there. Open it up with cool locks. You get your firearm lock, your SAR swag. Then you have your magazines, and this is not even the right pistol.